So when it comes to the home gym, cable work, cable machines have become a huge staple in anyone working out at home, and we look for attachments. Well, could this Porter PhysEd Eclipse Grip be right for you guys in your home gym? Well, let's see and find out. Hope you guys enjoy.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go.
Alright guys, so in today's video, we're going to cover the Eclipse grips for Matt Porter and Porter PhysEd. If you not check out a video I did with Matt about 6 months ago, is we created a custom piece for my GetRx tower, so I was able to do the natural movement of lat pull downs in the up and down motion, because with all these cable towers, if you just do it off the front upright with the trolley system, it's at a diagonal. It just doesn't feel like the natural movement that you should be doing with lat pull downs. And that's to come with Matt, which is in the beginning when he was starting to do all his innovations in the home gym, was creating all of these different hacks for your existing cable towers, especially the Bells of Steel tower. And Matt is just an innovator. He's creating products that are just helping people in the community with smaller spaces who are trying to just build on their gyms and just create the best possible workout environment for them at home. And so, bam, here comes the Eclipse grips from my buddy Matt. And shout out to him. Me and him are school teachers as our full-time jobs, and then we are hustling in the home gym community with reviews from me, and Matt is creating products to help people build their gyms at home and create a healthy lifestyle at home. So let's talk about these grips. Honestly, guys, these are really just a great piece, and I want to talk about how I utilize it and the product design. So the product design, this has medium volcano knurling, which honestly, me and Matt talk about this all the time as products and just home gym stuff. We both agree we're not a huge fan of super aggressive knurling for cable attachments. We want something that is not passive, but not aggressive. So what he did is has this medium volcano knurl that is fitting nicely in your hand. This is about 3 inches and 38 millimeter diameter, so that you have a nice sleek design and a good ergonomic handle, so you're able to get a lot of power when you're doing your traditional movements like tricep pushdowns, overhead tricep extensions. Before you can do biceps, you can do a hammer curl. If you wanted to do some side lateral raises, the possibilities are endless. But when it comes to a cable attachment, honestly, if you're someone that really wants to utilize your cable system to really create just a lot of mass, a lot of just workout functionality, you want to get something that's high quality, and definitely something like this from Matt fits in that category of a high quality cable attachment. So some other build finishes. This is an anodized finish, which again, not an engineer. Essentially, an anodized finish and all aluminum is created in a style that can be a durable, sleek design. And again, keep in mind, my hands, I would say, are not large, but they're not small. So if you can see, if I get my hand all the way on it, you know, I have enough room at the base here to do power through for extensions or hammer curls. Also too, this swivels here, and what he is gonna offer too is, it's like a little strap that goes on your carabiner, and then you're able to put the strap through the swivel of the mount, so that you don't have to worry about, this is kind of, I think it just, honestly for me, it can be a little difficult getting the carabiner with this on, so utilizing that little piece that he's gonna offer on his website will be nice. But still, regardless if you get it or not, you know, once you get this on, the swivels around, and honestly, you're ready to go to crush a ton of different movements with your cable machine. Now, let's just talk about like my uses of it, how it feels, what I've done with it, and just my overall feedback. So all the things I've done with it, just talking about unilateral movements, just start with that, is tricep extensions, overhead tricep extensions, hammer curls. I've done some side lateral raises. I've tried to do a little bit more of shoulders, you know, doing on the different movements of the uprights here. Mainly, honestly, with something like this for one arm, you're doing triceps, you're doing biceps, you're doing shoulders. You know, that's where I target the most. But again, as someone who really enjoys doing arms and shoulders over leg day especially, you know, I really like having a medium knurl, just quality piece of equipment that I honestly gravitate towards cable machines over anything else in my gym anymore. Can't tell you the last time I picked up a barbell and bench. Honestly, couldn't tell you the last time I picked up 90 or 100s and did bench. I'm just gravitating towards my cable systems as I get older. So it feels really just a really good piece of equipment for that aspect. Something else that you could do, me and Matt have talked about, is you could get 2 of these. Now, the price of just one of these is $90. Now, here's the thing, you know, more high quality cable attachments, like look at the names of Rep or Rogue, you know, those products are higher end. You're gonna have a heftier price tag. But again, something with Matt that I'm not dissing on the other brands because you know they have good products, but Matt is, you know, a small business and he took a lot of time to design this. And also too, he has different color schemes that he has going out. In the beginning, he just had his black anodized finish handle, but now he's offering purple. Seen guys out there with green, red, but again, you have the ability to upgrade colors, which, I mean, just the variety of black, purple, green, red, pretty slick, dude. Now, how can 2 be beneficial in the home gym? So if you were to get 2, something actually that was pretty cool that Matt told me to try is, and a couple of my home gym buddies too, is you do some chest flies with this, which is actually felt pretty good. It was a pretty good squeeze. Could also do is some just, you know, tricep extensions with 2 hands. You can do some curls with 2 hands, overhead extensions with 2 hands. So obviously possibilities are, I wouldn't say endless, but they're at a variety if you get 2 of them. But again, do you need 2 of them? No, you can just get 1 and do your unilateral movements, and that would work out just fine. All right, so let's wrap this up with an overview of the product and my pros and cons, and then you guys have to let me know in the comments what you think of something like this for your home gym. So again, just going over this again, my buddy Matt has Eclipse Grips from PhysEd. You got your swivel here, you got your 3-inch base, you have medium volcano knurl, and you have the ability to get multiple different color options. It's got an anodized finish, and it's all aluminum, and this is 38 millimeters in diameter. So again, my hands, probably medium size. If you can see putting my hand here, even going on the right hand's probably a little bit easier. You can see I still got, you know, a decent amount here. And honestly, like I was telling Matt, I don't want the handle to be this long and I have this much room left or my hand's at the very bottom. It's gonna hurt my wrist. I want this to fit perfectly in my hand so I don't have any issues with my wrist, my baby. Maybe, but I don't want to train and the equipment freaking hurts and it sucks. I just don't. So I like the length of this base. I know he was talking about maybe offering, you know, a longer one, but for me, I like that. Now, obviously, that's a lot of like, you know, positivities I just said. Just like something like this, you're spending $90. You know, it's expensive. This is not like a super cheap attachment. It's not, you know, but at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, you know, how much do you value training with cables? How much do you value your attachments for your cable machines? And, you know, do you value, you know, getting something like this over just going to the competitors? It's totally up to you guys. And honestly, at the end of the day, I think it's nice to see all the options out there in the home gym. What you guys let me know in the comments what you think of this grip from Matt. This is something that I personally always use, not only because I just really am good friends with Matt and I really enjoy what he does for the community, but it's something that is in my training. Like this is something that I do all the time is cable work and arm day, shoulder day. So I gravitate towards this all the time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these Eclipse grips from Matt. We will have this in the description. No affiliate links, nothing like that. You know, I do appreciate Matt sending me these. I told him, dude, of course I'd love to make a video on this. You know, he's always making new things for the home gym community. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Cannot wait to bring you guys content soon on Luke's Garage Gym. This is Luke from Luke's Garage Gym. See you guys later.